because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Razaban IFL TV proudly sponsored by Everlast with me, victorious Mikey McKinson. Mikey, was that the after party? Sending the messages out now?
No, just messaging my girlfriend. She's probably out wondering where I am. But I feel very, very, very happy. That's 2 stoppages in a row. Grateful to be here. Like, I feel very blessed. Like, I've boxed in a football stadium, a Premier League football stadium. It's not Fratton Park, but it will do. I feel very happy to be here.
I mean, you had him down early. I think it was at round 2. I think you had him
round 1.
Round 1, you had him down.
He was saved by the Baldo. That was a great shot. That was a great shot that I caught him with, and he started to kind of hold me as he got close and survive and be a bit. It was a bit frustrating, but started to throw a little bit more shots as the rounds went on. His face started to get beat up, and tried jumping on him, and Kieran jumped in. So 2 stoppages in a row. I'm happy. Like I said, I'm number 1 in the UK. And we want the big fights next.
We spoke earlier in the week and we discussed how this was... I know it's tough getting those big fights, but it's still important for you to remain active no matter who that is with. You've got the job done tonight. What's next? Who do you speak to next? What's going to happen next?
I'll speak to my dad, who manages me, Joe Ashford as well, who's been getting me the opportunities. They know I'm hungry. They know what I want. So hopefully something arises. I've been boxing on great cards. Who's boxer's number 1 lightweight? Is it Congo? He's been in my back pocket the last couple of years. So the bigger the name, the better for me. Like, who is there that wants to fight McKinson? I'm here and I'm ready. Wait there. They're just gonna call it. Lee Cutler's my sparring partner. I've spent a lot of rounds sparring him over the last few. Oh, they're waiting. Go on.
You can hear it in the background. Lewis, can you give us some info who wins this fight?
I'll be honest, I've been waiting.
I can't hear.
So.
Keep on here.
Yes, go on. I'm so happy for the boy. I've spent a lot of rounds sparring him over the last couple of years, and this camp as well. Obviously, he fought a southpaw. I'm a southpaw, so my job's done.
Listen, I know you're saying that it's tough to get these British fighters. You've gone up there, you've tested yourself against Virgil Ortiz. Do you go back to that similar level and fight someone in America then instead if you can't get those British names?
It's one of them, isn't it? Where do I go from here? What more do I need to do? I was up competing with the guys in America last year, Virgil Ortiz, and you drop a world-class fighter back down in levels and I start putting them away. I was a lot better in levels than this guy. I was a lot better in levels than my last opponent and Ariatsa before that. So I deserve the big fights. I want them. I talk and talk and talk, but the phone's not ringing.
So if the phone did ring and it was one person on that line that you could potentially fight here in the UK, who would that be? One person?
UK name? It would be CONOR BENN, wouldn't it? It would be CONOR BENN. The bigger the name, the better. I know.
What happens in that fight?
I school him, and boxing knows that I school him.
Talk about, obviously, fighting here at Bournemouth Football Stadium. It's packed out there now. I know earlier when you thought it was just building up, but it's really packed out there now. An opportunity of a lifetime for some fighters to fight on a card like this. Just what does it mean to you, your family, your dad?
This is, dreams are made of. People that know my rise. I was on small hall shows for years and years and years, earning no money and things like that. I had my break a couple of years ago, and to see where I've come from in the last 8 years as a professional, like ticking things off the bucket list every time and stuff like that, I feel very lucky and I'm very proud of myself. But I'm not satisfied yet. I know there's a lot more in the tank. I've been a pro 8.5 years and I've had 26 pro fights, but there's always that, I know I can do more, do you know what I mean? And I know I can achieve a lot more, and I will achieve a lot more. It's just waiting on them opportunities to come.
Mikey, many congratulations once again, my man. I know you want to get out there and watch the rest of the card. Roll on to the next fight, and we'll catch up with you then.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Mikey McKinson, IFL TV. Thank you very much.
because I refused to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their girlfriends. Right, the bouncer's girlfriend.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,